guys, it's Gretchen and welcome back to my channel. So with the new year, it has got me thinking about all the tattoos that I want and have yet to have gotten. And so for today's video, I thought I would talk about the tattoos that I am hoping to get in 2018. I don't have many that, well, I have many. I have a lot of tattoos that I want to get, but I'm trying to be realistic. And so I think my list is realistic for what I could get done this year. It's a lot. It's a lot more than what I've gotten in the past. Like I'll get like little things here and there and like maybe a big piece. And so this one does have 2 big pieces and then 2 really small things. So I think it's doable. I think at least 3 of the 4 are doable. So yeah, let's get into those. So the first one that is like a definite happening, already have my appointment set up and everything, is one of the big pieces, and it will be a thigh piece. I haven't decided which thigh I want it on yet. Probably my left one, I think. And that is, and this is gonna be really weird, a lot of people don't know this about me, but I was a huge anime and manga fan when I was in high school and then like my early years of college. Huge anime manga fan. Even in middle school, I was a big fan. And there's one show, like I don't watch anime or read manga like I did anymore, just because I don't have time, but there's one show that has stuck with me for over a decade. And I don't know, and I really don't know what it is about the show, but I love it. And I have been thinking about a tattoo regarding this show for quite some time. And I finally set up an appointment back in October, I think it was October of 2017. It's not until December 2018. Like this artist is super popular. That's her business card that has the date and the time are right next to it. You can't really see it right there. But I mean, I've already put down a deposit and everything. Like this thing is already set up. It is happening December 12th. And then I think it's gonna be such a big piece that it's gonna take 2 sessions. So the first session is gonna be like outline, I think. And then the second session will be coloring. And so the first session is the 12th at 2 p.m. I'm gonna have to take a half day off from work. And then the second session, I believe, is like the day after Christmas. Merry Christmas! And so I should probably say what the show is. The show is called Chrono Crusade. A lot of people don't know about it, but basically it's a butt-kicking nun who has a demon sidekick. So you have Rosette, who's the butt-kicking nun, and then you have Chrono, who's the demon sidekick. And Rosette has just always been a character that has stuck with me, and I name any online persona that I have, like when I play Overwatch, when I play Final Fantasy 14 online, if I ever need like a username, it's Rosette sometimes. Not for like things like, you know, social media. But that show has just stuck with me. I absolutely love it. And so the tattoo, I gave it all up to the artist because she is phenomenal. Like her work is, oh my god, like anime is her thing. But yeah, so I left it up to her. She knows the show, she knows the characters. I was like, you do something that embodies them. So it's gonna be Rosette and Chrono. No one's gonna be like in the forefront or anything like that, but I was like, do something that encapsulates their relationship, their friendship, and stick it on my thigh. So that's tattoo number 1. That is for sure happening. Like deposit's already done, date's already set, time's already set. That nothing's gonna stop me from that. So the next 2 are kind of small. I'll do the one that is definitely probably gonna happen, like no appointments needed for it, but my mom and I have just been talking about it for so long that it's gonna happen. And that is, we're gonna do these 2 fingers. Like this is our matching tattoo. It's this lotus blossom on our finger, and we want to get these 2 fingers done as well. One with a crescent moon and one with our zodiac sign. Hers is Aquarius, mine is Aries. So those are very tiny. Those can be done, like this was done in 5 minutes. If this one, which has a little bit more detail than a crescent moon and an Aries symbol, can be done in 5 minutes, like this won't take any time. So those are like 99% happening. The Chrono Crusade one is like 110% happening. Like come hell or high water, that's getting on my leg this year. But the finger ones are like 99% happening. The only reason why it wouldn't happen is if we just keep putting it off, which is what we've been doing for the past few months. So yeah, the next one that's small, but at the same time it kind of scares me, if that makes any sense. And so I'm gonna insert a picture that I found on Pinterest, and I'm not copying the word or the font. I'm just copying the placement and the concept of a word. But it's a tattoo on the side of my neck. Like that's kind of weird, and I never considered it until I saw this picture, and I was like, holy shit, I actually really like that. And so I haven't decided on a word yet. I've decided on the font that I really like. I like the font that's in this picture, but that's not what I want. I've decided on the font, but I haven't picked a word yet. But I just really like that placement. Like, I don't know what it is. And that's something, like, I know you go into tattooing and you're like, oh, I'm only gonna get one, I'm not gonna get any more than that, and then you get addicted. One thing that I am personally I don't want tattoos like all here. But I do have the one on the back of my neck, and I really like that one. So it's not like this is gonna be in the way and be like, oh, well, I want it all the way up my neck. That's not something that I want. I don't want tattoos that are all through my neck. I've thought about a chest piece before, but I gotta find something that I really want in order to do that. But I really don't want anything up here. Mostly because I don't think I could handle it. Like right there, I don't think I could handle that. But yeah, so I really like the placement of a word here, but just a different font and a different word. So I'm mostly using that just as like, that's where I want it. That's the concept I'm going for. And so the fourth tattoo that I really, really want this year, and there's gonna be a fifth tattoo that I mentioned, but I'm just not sure if it's gonna be able to happen in 2018 or if it would be more 2019. But the one that I would really, really like this year would be a forearm tattoo. And I haven't decided which forearm I want just because this forearm's a little weird. Like I already have song lyrics here and then I have a book that's upside down. So I don't know if I'd want it in there because I feel like that would just be cluttered, but at the same time I have ideas for this arm. So I'm like, I don't know which one to do it for. I digress. And that is, I'm gonna insert a picture. This is a reference picture. I'm not gonna use this one, so don't anyone yell at me, be like, oh my God, you're copying. This is a reference picture because a tattoo artist will ask you, do you have a reference picture of what you're thinking about? This is it. So it's skulls with banners, and in the banners, I want the song lyric, call me a sinner, call me a saint. And that is a Shinedown song. It's called Call Me. I absolutely, like, I get all into my feels when that song comes on. Let me play that little snippet for you real fast. As you know, huge Shinedown fan, but I just love that song. Frankly enough, it's not my favorite song, so you would think I would want to get something tattooed from my favorite song, but I just love that lyric. Call me a sinner, call me a saint. Like, you see it often enough. You get the sinner and the saint thing going on. You know, Kat Von D's got a makeup palette called Satan's and Sinners, and I really want that makeup palette, but I just haven't gotten it. But I really like that concept, so with this reference picture, I want to incorporate skulls and like the banner thing, not necessarily exactly like this, but I just think that would be a really good forearm piece right here. So that is something that I would really like to do. It seems simple enough that I may not need a tattoo appointment for it, but again, I'm one of those people that has just walked in for almost all of my tattoos and just gotten them done. But then again, my bigger ones all did have appointments, so perhaps this one would need one. So I would just need to find who I would want to do that. And so I do have a fifth tattoo that I really want, but the problem is I have not narrowed down what exactly I want, if that makes sense. I want something nature themed on one of these arms. And so this one's gonna take a lot more thought just because this is such a prominent area. Yeah, the forearm is too, but I've got that one nailed down to what I want. And again, I'll leave it up to the artist and be like, this is just a reference picture, you go for it. I trust you. You're the artist, I'm not. So I'm pretty trusting when it comes to my tattoo artists. Like, I give them full reign. I give them an idea, you go for it. So this fifth tattoo, I would really want on either here or here, and I want it to be nature, but I don't exactly know everything I want to incorporate in it. I know I want a fox in it, and I've thought about, you know, florals and everything, but I don't know what exactly I want included, just because I've got all these ideas and all these animals that I want to include, but I'm like, that sounds like it's becoming a lot and very detailed, and it's about to miss out on a whole lot. And so I just haven't nailed down what exactly I want included in there. Do I just want a fox, or do I want other creatures? Like, I thought about raccoons and possums, and I love creatures like that, so I'm like, I don't know if that's too much. Also, that's kind of weird because a fox like eats all those things, so I don't know if that'd be weird. But I have found some fox reference pictures, and I'll post like 2 or 3 here. Again, reference, but this is more of the style I'm looking for when it comes to how I want the tattoo to look, not put this on my body. This is just the style of art. But you know, you have your different kinds of styles of tattoos, different artistic approach. Get your words together, Gretchen. And so that one may not happen this year just because I really need to think about what exactly I want. So may happen in 2018, may not. But my hope is that the first 4 that I mentioned, I mean, the Chrono Crusade one is definitely happening. Like, that's a done deal. You all will see that in December when it happens. Yeah, definitely want to try and strive for this year. Especially, I mean, the finger ones, I've been talking about that for so long that I'm like, I just need to get in there and do it. Like, set aside 2 hours, just go. So I don't know how long I'll have to wait, but yeah. But those are my tattoos that I am planning and hoping for in 2018. I've been playing with this pencil, or this pen the whole time. Sorry about that. Are there any tattoos you all might be planning for in 2018? Unless you have like an appointment and an idea set down, it's very hard to plan for a tattoo. You can't just be like, I'm gonna get this big ass thing on my back, and then waltz in there and they're like, yeah, you need to like set up an appointment and we're booked 6 months out. So it's kind of hard to do that, but the finger ones and the one on the side of the neck, I feel like those could be walk-ins and be totally fine. The Chrono Crusade one, already got an appointment for that. I've set that up. That is good to go. The one on my forearm is the only one that I think I probably should set up an appointment with, but I gotta find an artist. That's the only thing holding me back right now, is finding who exactly I want to do it. Cause I just go to whoever's art I like for that particular tattoo. But that's it for this video, talking about what I plan to get in 2018. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a big ol' thumbs up and go on down there. Hit that subscribe button. I'm pretty sure it's over on this side, but I'm gonna point to both sides because I can't quite remember. But until next time, bye guys.